Greetings, YouTube community, sports fans, nation, and worldwide. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log. I'm your host, Lex Anderson. And yeah, it is all about the Benjamins. Because Manny Machado, now, let's just get to the point. Manny Machado, 10 years, $300 million, signs with the San Diego Padres. Oh, okay. Well, I guess the Yankees' $220 million offer just wasn't good enough. So, goodbye, Manny Machado. It was nice knowing you. And I'm saying goodbye because here in the Sports Opinion Log with your boy Lex Anderson, I'm not going to get into war and crazy stupid numbers and his age and talk about how long-term it is. This is all you need to know. Manny Machado at $300 million is the biggest free agent signing in all of professional sports. He has now knocked out my boy, A-Rod, number 13, when he signed for, $275 million with the Yankees? We saw how that turned out. Well, it got us one World Series, which is way better than what Machado will ever hope to accomplish with the San Diego Padres. Because here's another stat. The Padres haven't had a winning season since, drumroll please, 2008. As of this video, I present to you the YouTube community, sports fans, nation, and worldwide in history. Let it be known here on February 19th that Manny Machado, 10 years, $300 million with the Padres. Right. It will equal nothing. They will continue to lose. They will have wasted their money, and it is absolutely pathetic and hilarious. I really can't believe it. Freaking last season, they give Hosner $144 million, and how did that turn out? Yeah, nothing really happened. The Padres' attendance has been at 2.1 million. The last time they hit 3 million was, once again, when they opened up their new stadium in 2008. So good for Manny that he gets to stay out on the West Coast. He cashes out. He doesn't have to worry about his legacy because he had a chance to do something in the World Series with the Dodgers. And he did and accomplished absolutely nothing. A tip of the cap to the agents, though. The agents of these players who make sure to hold out to the very last minute so they could cash out. Because all you need is one. All you need is one sucker. All you need is one fool. And now let's see, speaking of fools, let's see what happens now. Bryce Harper, remember him? He rejected the Nats offer. He didn't want their $300+ million contract. So will the Phillies really give up the money to Bryce Harper? Someone who isn't really a leader? And it's amazing when I check out MLB Network and the Nationwide Sports Leading Network, they all say the same tired shit. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Free agents like this don't come around that often. Every year they beat the same tired drum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum. A player like this, once in a generation. No, that would actually belong to Mike Trout, who needs to get locked down by the Angels, but unfortunately they're hampered with that Albert Pujols contract. Yeah, which is truly shaping up to be one of the worst contract signings in Major League Baseball history. So we'll see what happens with Mike Trout, who has 2 years left. Will he get extended? Will the Angels wait until he hits free agency? Let's not forget the Angels do need a new home. They're looking to relocate somewhere out there on the West Coast. So let's see what's going to happen with that. That one I'm more interested in. Because Harper, his agent obviously is Scott Boras. So now that Manny's got his $300 million, which of course is now being written off as a great deal. No, these 10-year contracts are horrible. They can potentially cripple a team's development, signing future free agents. And I'm tired of hearing how small market teams need to make a big splash. Here in the Sports Opinion Log, I've already followed the money trail. Thanks to the MLB with the TV contracts, the Padres get a cool $1 billion. And what have they done? They've spent over $445 million on 2 players, Hosner and now Manny Machado. Oh, that's great. That's great indeed. And of course, now we're being sold that the Padres have a young core, great farm system. But guess what? Lex Anderson is no fool. I've been hearing it for over 5 years. Let's cut the bullshit. Manny Machado gets his money. The Padres are fools. They won't have nothing to look forward to. And guess what? Now we don't have to worry about seeing Manny Machado on ESPN because he will accomplish nothing out there. Remember when Robinson Cano went out to Seattle? Yeah, how did that work? That's all I'm saying. Hey, but you know what? That's the joy of being a free agent. Do what you want to do. Go where you want to go. Sign with whoever you want to sign. You turn down the Yankees? Not a problem, my friend. It's not like you're about winning championships anyway, because when you got to and went to the World Series, you walked away empty-handed. You don't play hard. Manny Machado, doesn't play hard. He plays dirty. I don't give a damn about his locker room presence because he is not a leader. And the same, on the other hand, goes to Bryce Harper. Not a leader, self-absorbed, comes out to win a meaningless home run derby, didn't want the big money offered to him, and is now hoping that the Phillies sign him. It's pathetic. And I am definitely tired of millionaire players crying about other millionaire players who haven't been signed. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. Will you go to bed hungry tonight? Will you be out on the streets? That's the reality. And the reality is that you won't be out on the streets. We're not in a generation, if you didn't know, let me tell you, there was once a time in the history of sports where players actually had jobs in the off season. No, we are so far gone, it's ridiculous. We now have players who, when they step up to the plate, like when A-Rod would step up to the plate, when he signed that 10-year, $275 million contract with the Yankees, that every time A-Rod put his gloves in the batter box, $250,000, bow, guaranteed, each and every game. You really think I give a fuck about Manny Machado and his career and those stupid meaningless stats and how he's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for any small market team? Please, some teams need to know their roles. And teams like the San Diego Padres, the Brewers, there's a reason why you guys are small market teams for a reason. Forking over boatloads of money to the occasional free agent doesn't equal wins. It sure as fuck doesn't equal a chance to play in the postseason. And it most definitely does not equal a World Series. Well, unlike my feared four-seamer, is this a four-seamer? Let me know. Drop a comment in the box below. How are you feeling right now? Are you a Padres fan? Are you a fan of any team? Drop a comment below. Make sure the most important thing, if you've come this far into the video, is to make sure to do the right thing and commit, because Lex Anderson is here. The hot stove is on. I'm a-cooking. So just make sure you subscribe to the channel below. The bell icon to your right, ding, press it to make sure that you stay updated to any and all upcoming future videos, as there will be more, because I have to wait for the shoe to fall off the other foot. And that foot would be the foot of Bryce Harper, who should be kicking his own ass for not taking the money that the Washington Nationals offered him. Thank you very much for tuning into this video. I'm going to do what I best, pop my collar, because I can pitch this curveball, which is always a strike. I'm signing out. Oh yes, it is all about the Benjamins. Because who needs to win a championship? Can I still burst the door off my shoulder?